Welcome to the I Can't Believe You Asked That podcast, the show where the impossible becomes possible through the magic of would you rather and mind-bending hypotheticals. Join us as we dive into the realms of imagination, challenging each other with questions that'll make you ponder, laugh, and maybe question your own sanity. Join Paul, Alex, and Kelly and buckle up for a journey into the fantastical and the absurd. Because here, there are no wrong answers, just horrendous questions.
What up? Welcome to I Can't Believe You Asked That podcast.
That's the lowest energy start. What up? Pregnancy's taking its toll. High energy. What up? You've got Kelly, you've got Paul, you've got Alex. Let's just get this over with.
Yeah, let's do a redo. Let's do a redo.
It's
No,
that
I
long.
like it. Keep it in.
That's it. We're going to the wheel.
Is
That's
that
the
it? Oh,
start.
God, I really
That's
like
the
that.
start.
Damn.
That was it.
That's how it's going to be
What
for a
up?
few weeks now until she's gone, and then
Yeah. Can I do the first one when she's gone so I can just go, oh, another episode. Which was Kelly's equivalent. Kelly's usually so high on life that was actually her equivalent, whereas I'm quite level. So therefore, mine would just like, oh, go on then.
not according to
That was your-
AI, you know, Alex. Not according to AI.
Oh, is this the AI where it confused me and you?
Would you offer? Oh, that's a good question.
Offer.
Time to time back. Would you offer a ride to a donkey?
What?
All I will say is I got told by Kelly to put every question in that came our way. Time to Tom wants to know if we would offer a donkey a ride.
Do we have to agree as a collective?
Oh, I don't know how the.
Me?
Us as in us a collective, or you and the
Yeah, this is
donkey
a
collective?
collective.
I don't know. Well, I'm not giving a donkey a ride. That's fact.
Okay.
I assume it's going on my back, and that's insane. So
Oh, I thought we could chuck it in the car, but I don't know.
either way sounds like a nightmare. Either way, I'm
Chucking
not
it in the car.
in my car anyway.
Hold on, explain that one to me. How is a donkey getting in your car?
Well, not mine. You've got a big car, Alex. It's going to be your car for anybody.
Big enough to house a donkey?
Donkeys aren't that big, are they?
Horse size?
Yes.
Now, if you wound your window down, so we put your seats back,
It's getting more dangerous. This is.
head out the window, tail out the other side. Do you think you could fit a donkey in your car?
I bet you
No.
could. It'd be so cramped.
Oh.
It'd have to lie down. If you put this, you got a 7-seat, won't you?
Yeah, there's no way you're getting a donkey in there. It's not tall enough.
Do we need to
That's
sedate
true.
the donkey?
It's not a transit van.
No, this is true.
We need to borrow Richard's transit van, which has done all these different house moves and things. But no, it's just to give a donkey a ride.
What does the donkey want? Where is the donkey trying to get to? What is it escaping from?
Maybe he's trying to get back to the beach.
Giving humans a donkey ride? Oh, yeah, because they are desperate to go to the beach and carry a little human. It is quite cruel, isn't it? Now, my kids have done donkey rides. But, like, it's not much of a life, is it?
Are they
doesn't
mistreated?
feel right, but at the same
I
time,
don't think they're probably treated amazing.
you have done it once, and don't you want it for your kid? Like, it's very... It's contradictory, because you know it's not right, but you're like, oh, but I'll do it for the kids.
I know.
You tell yourself, I tell myself that they're being looked after, and they're probably not.
Mm.
I mean,
What's sad is Skeggy used to be. Well, I suppose it's not sad. Maybe this is a good thing. But in Skeggy, it used to be like every 100 yards there was a different donkey operator. But that's something like from the Great British Seaside that's just like died out. And
Yeah.
now there's like one firm, and all of theirs look a bit mangy now. And it's like £5 a ride. It's not 50p a ride like it used to be when we were kids. God, that's a sign of feeling old, isn't it?
It is. I was watching Mr. Bean last night, and I was looking at it was It's just one where he went to the seaside on like a fair thing, and you're looking at all the predators. But do you remember when you could legally give somebody a goldfish as a prize?
Yeah.
He just got.
That was one of Amy's first ever pets. I think was a fish from the fun fair. Even that's like animal cruelty now.
Yeah.
I realised that they're not there anymore, but I just didn't put it in my head that it stopped. I just assumed you could just do it certain places. I've just not been to them. Goose Fair wasn't one of them ones.
But anyway, coming back to giving a donkey a lift, unless it's in a car, you ain't lifting it. Could you even lift a baby donkey? I think you could lift a baby donkey on the back of your shoulders, probably.
What's a baby donkey called?
Ass. Asp.
In asp, a snake?
No.
Might be, probably.
It's a foal, same as a horse.
A foal.
Yeah.
What's an asp? Is it a snake?
It's a small southern viper in Europe. Yes,
There you
well
go.
done. You got it. Excellent.
Knowledge. Don't know why.
So clever.
So how much, Alex, do you think you could lift? Like, weight?
Oh, well, I currently bench 120, which I don't have a clue what that means. How the hell would I know? Well, I can lift my kids, who must be, what do you reckon Isaac would be as a 9 to 10-year-old now? Like 5 stone?
Stone and cake.
No idea.
No, I'm guessing. What do you reckon? About half?
Yeah,
of...
5, 6.
Yeah, six stone.
So I reckon I could lift heavier than him. I reckon I could probably lift 8 stone. Probably.
Okay, so if you can lift 8 stone, you're doing about 50 kg.
Right.
No? Right, Paul, what are you lifting? What do you think you could
The same. I'm not anymore.
No, come on. This is the thing to like out macho me on.
No, yeah, it's fine.
How fat a kid can you carry?
Yeah.
Well, if we're lifting with the legs, which I imagine I would be, because it's good practice. When I used to go to the gym before being pregnant, I used to be able to do like the highest thing on the calf and the leg lifters.
And what was that?
Like 200 kg?
So we can only lift 50, but you can do 200. You're telling us you're 4 times stronger than me.
Also, donkey with the leg.
No, hold on. No offence. If with your legs, Paul and I would be able to do plenty like that. This is about physically lifting with your arms, like an Atlas stone. You are not lifting. If you think you can lift 200 kg, which by your conversion, I'm not good in kg.
Mark Henry
like
over here.
4 times 8 stone. That's like 32 stone you can lift. All power to you.
Well, we could lift between us a very small adult donkey.
Why? How much
Between us, probably, but I'm not doing
small
it.
Adult donkey, according to Google, and this is from first.
He ain't sticking around to
the
be lifted,
sanctuary, 80 to 480 kg. I think the 80 is a malnourished donkey. Donkey.
Donkey. I would say the only time I'm going to lift a donkey with you two is if we walk upon a donkey that's struggling and we need to get it to help somehow. That's the only time. If for some reason it comes up to me and goes, I need a lift, I go, back off donkey. Mate, this is not how it works.
Oh, God.
You give me a lift. Yeah. No, I ain't giving you a lift. But if it was struggling and it was really needed help, like I could see it was injured, then yes, I would.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you. The thing I'm most surprised about is when that question came up, my internal monologue went, fuck me, we are not going to last more than 2 minutes talking about that sort of thing. And yet here we are 9.5 minutes later, having discussed how big a car would need to be to carry. It's probably one of the topics we've discussed the longest. Yet when it came up, I was like, oh, tough one to start.
That's an instant answer.
That is a hard sell because the answer is not really.
No.
Yeah, Kelly can bench 200 kg with one leg or whatever.
Off we go. You can ask Luke, he was witness to it. Even he didn't believe me when I told him, and he was down the gym, he was like, okay, I believe it.
The thing is, I would get really worried because I have unfortunately seen those videos.
No, we stop now. No, we don't talk about it anymore. Where people snap legs, I don't want to see any of that or hear any of that. Let's end with thanks, Tom, for the horrendous question.
Thank you for the
And
yes,
no.
But it was injured.
Yes, if it's a foal.
And none of us have agreed, so...
No.
we wouldn't.
I think we've all agreed no, we
Right.
wouldn't unless we really had to.
About it before we help them. Sure.
Yeah. Next question.
Next.
Time to Tom, get better questions. Everyone go and listen to his YouTube that he does. And by listen, I mean watch. And while you're on there, click on ours as well. But clearly you have, because that's why you're hearing his. Oh, this is long. If you could own all the tools and gadgets from a single category, which would you choose? So, for instance, I would pick cooking. So I would get all the cooking gadgets that you could ever want. If you picked DIY, you would get all the DIY tools. If you picked mechanic, you'd get all the car tools. If I don't know, think of the category.
But you're saying you don't get anything else. So say I went with DIY, have I still got an oven to cook my food with?
Yeah. You just have to buy. You're
right.
literally just getting. It's like like say I don't know. You're promoting them, so they give you everything. Okay, here's everything, but you'd get it all.
Wouldn't you want electronics?
Yeah, I was going to say gaming.
Yeah. Oh,
cooking.
no, not even gaming. I just want all electronics. So like iPads, laptops, AirPods.
TV. Give me Apple. Give me...
Well,
Exactly.
that's brilliant. You cannot use this for a money gain. You can't just sell them. So whatever you get, you're using for your health.
I would use it, yeah.
What do you
Every
need with
single part of
500
his smartphone.
I'm
iPads?
not into iPads. I'm into the gaming. That would be me, through and through.
Gaming, I'm going to use is separate to...
Well, how
thingy.
often are
If
you
you're
doing
picking-
proper cooking?
Well, we've had all the gadgets a lot more than I would be now. A lot of the time I'm not cooking is because I haven't got all the gadgets.
But the gadgets
call
don't
BS
buy you
on that.
time.
I love cooking. I love cooking.
He is good
And I'm
chef,
good
he is good
cooking.
chef,
Okay.
But I haven't got
kept
the
that
gadgets.
secret, and you clearly owe me some food now. So.
Why? When you've made my tea, I'll return the favour and make you dinner.
Yeah, I was thinking about the tea the other day, and I was thinking...
You don't want to do it, do you?
No, I got a new phone, and if it's not in writing, I don't remember it. So what date did I give myself as the deadline?
I can't remember.
What have you agreed to?
No, she got excited.
I made you potions of the teas.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do that for Paul, but I get the
Why?
roots from the shop. So, like, I've got really strong sedative teas. I've got teas that are really, like, stimulating.
Why are you doing this for Paul? You did that for me because I'm your, favourite brother. What's going on?
But Paul,
Favourite brother's friend.
We'll chat about it in the podcast group chat. Why were you not?
Yeah.
Oh, when you two start popping off, and I actually have a job. Honest to God, some days I come back to so many messages in that chat that I'm like, unless there's an @Alex in it, they aren't getting read.
Well, Alex,
they are being scrolled to the bottom.
that's why I'm getting tea and you're getting left behind because you don't read the messages.
Well, Kelly's Christmas dinner just got a lot worse.
Milk in everything.
Milk and everything, and a cup of almond milk. Have fun. Merry Christmas. Eggnog.
Eggnog is rough, innit?
I've never
I'm not an
It
egg
is
fan.
with almond milk.
Any milk. Ugh.
Anyway,
What was the
categories of
question?
tools.
Gaming.
Categories of tools. How broad a category will you give me? Like, could you give me the category of electronics? Because if so, I'm just having electronics. Because I'd have a smart thing in every room.
No. By you saying electronics, I'm only if you're picking like laptops and stuff, you'll get all them gadgets. You're not getting everything that's an electronic. That's ridiculous because that includes everything.
But if
Anything
I went
with a
on the
plug, you
Curry's
get.
website, but if I went on the Curry's website,
Yeah, well, that's
there
not how
would
this.
be a category for electronics. There would be a category for cooking. There'd be a category for like cleaning. I want electronics.
No, that's not how it's going to work. But you can have like phones, iPads, laptops. That's what you'll get in that. In your electronics.
But like I say,
that
I
you're
only need
about.
That's
one
a
of them.
communications device.
Yes, that's how you. Yes, that's what you. Instead, if you put cleaning, then you'd get your Hoovers and your.
To be fair, I do love
very much.
DIY, so I'd probably DIY. I would have thought, and there is very often that I'm like, if only I just had like a circular saw for that, or I had a mini sander for that, or whatever. Yeah, I'd probably do DIY because it's just a nice.
I'd want you to
you
pick
would.
DIY as well.
Do you remember that time when I lent you my workbench and you poured loads of gloss paint all over it, brought it back still with wet gloss paint, and just went, it's all right, you can just put a hose on that.
No, but it does sound like something I would do, definitely.
Because the workbench is still in my shed and still caked in the same paint.
Do you use it?
And also, it's the way that you went, oh, yeah, just stick a hose on it. And I'm like, well, if it's that fucking easy, Paul, why didn't you stick a hose on it when it was mine that you've ruined? But no.
Can I guess why I didn't do it? I probably didn't have a hose because I didn't borrow that off you. I borrowed the workbench. One thing at a time.
That's true. When am I getting that suit back that I lent you?
Yes,
5
you need the
weeks ago?
suit. You just say don't rush.
And it's been 7 years. Anyway.
And I'm not rushed.
So hold on. Why don't we just answer this question with Paul? What would you like me to have, given that you'll just come and rinse it anyway? I assume DIY.
I want you to have DIY because I'm picking the cooking stuff, so I don't need any of that. So that's good. And Kels is picking
What
gaming.
cooking stuff you having?
Yeah.
Mixers?
There'll be everything in it. And have you ever seen MasterChef? Not that we should be talking about that right now. The Australian one. The Australian MasterChef is the one I watch, and they're always picking out gadgets. Although we got really sad. This is bad because do you watch Australian MasterChef? I'm assuming you do.
I used to love MasterChef, but am I allowed to like it now? Well, yeah, of course I am. It's
the Australian one, not the new English.
What did the guy do? Like, what? I haven't really read it. Luke was telling me about it. Are we allowed to discuss that?
It's getting worse what he did because I'll confess, but don't cancel me yet.
Before you say that, and I'm not defending him. He's not definitely done it. He's just been accused.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Assuming the allegations are true, which they may well not be.
Yeah.
When it started, I was a little bit in the camp of, yeah, fine. He's definitely said some inappropriate things, and he's like terrible humor. But I, unfortunately, on the original allegations, I'm like, I've encountered people like that at work, even in my workplace, that are just make quite almost David Brent-esque, that like someone goes, oh, look at the shaft on that, ha ha. It started like that, and initially I was a bit like, these pile-ons of like getting him cancelled, this seems a bit harsh for what is just him like making, because you watch the Great British Bake Off, that is filled with like innuendo.
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's what I thought.
But as the days have rolled on, and I read one today that his ghostwriter, when writing his book, he used to just arrive at the door in just a towel. He'd then drop the towel when he was alone with her. He'd make comments about, if you're not going to sleep with me, can I just put eat and miss on my todger and you lick it off? And it goes from, he's not just making a few dick jokes, he's now just being a sexual, gross. Now, it's not the worst that we've heard in the media, but that still don't make it any good.
Yeah.
Can I add something to this story? And it goes back to a question that we've asked with, what do you hate? I hate how this comes to the public domain before he's been found guilty. We should not know about any of this, because if he is innocent,
opinion, isn't it? And that's been going.
If he's innocent, he's ruined regardless.
Well, no. Oh my gosh! Did anybody watch that Philip Schofield thing where he tried to do a comeback?
No, where he went on the island.
It's so bad.
I was going to, and then I heard a podcast. You know, the Rest is Entertainment, and they were talking about just how. Because apparently the guy is so up his own arse that he's just like...
He's so up his own
legacy. It's my legacy. As if, like,
so
he's,
bad.
I don't know, come up with, like, a treatment for a certain cancer or something. It's like, mate, and also, for me, right, what a myth this morning is. No, I mean, because it doesn't get shitloads of viewers because it's a mid-morning show and most people are at work.
Look, who's actually watching that?
Yeah, in the media, it's like, he presented this morning. Yeah, okay, he presented a long-running show that hardly anyone watches. Well, fantastic. What a legacy. I mean, my favourite thing was when he was did the Cube. And even then he was annoying because he did a little laugh that sounded like Frodo Baggins. And I just don't get it. He is so up his own arse.
Put Frodo and Philip Schofield together in a sense. Frodo's injustice.
But do you not agree that we shouldn't know about it until it's done?
No, I think that... No.
But it affects the innocent. If they are innocent,
I don't know. No, I disagree with you on this one because...
Kevin Spacey, apparently, he's been claimed as innocent now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's got away with it all. Yeah, but okay, how many films is he going to be in now? How many people still judge him because of everything that's come out?
How many people still listen to Michael Jackson and buy his albums and he's still one of the biggest streaming
There is a few.
artists?
There's a few that do, but a lot, it ruins them.
It's a very difficult balance because I do see your point. However, what is in this instance, women are coming forward that when, I thought I was on my own, I didn't feel empowered to do it. And by people telling what has happened, they're coming out with, like, it's empowering other people to be like, yeah, he like, what's apparently someone, like, every time she, like, even bent down for something, he'd just go and, like, it was on, like, the factory show, I think. He'd just go and brush his crotch up against her.
That happens
And,
with
like, that's
public
just
transport a
grim.
lot as well, and it's like so obvious.
Does
when people are
it?
doing it? Yeah, and like you're trying to move, and like somebody's just trying to like put their crotch on you. It's the creep.
Ooh. Also, yet again, what is going on tonight? So the question was, what category would you do? We're now talking about Greg Wallace being an allegedly sexual pervert, all because you're going to get a load of cookery stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this is why it's called I Can't Believe You Asked That, because now we're like, what happened with Greg Wallace?
Oh, God.
This is why.
Sorry, what other categories are there? Going back to the question now, what am I overlooking?
Gardening.
No, not well bothered.
Grooming, hygiene,
Grooming.
makeup, fashion, shoes, sport.
Fashion. Fashion. Can I have any clothes I like?
Yes.
Fashion.
No, I'm not letting you have fashion. Although, actually, can
Why?
I get your hand-me-down still, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Let's have
Imagine just
fashion.
being like,
That
Paul
doesn't
Smith.
include that doesn't include shoes or accessories. That just includes like your main
Bothered.
body. Okay.
Love it. I'll be in
Bothered.
Paul Smith from head to toe.
And so would I.
3 years down the line.
No,
Yeah.
you've been Paul Smythe, his sister brand.
Still take it. Yes.
Still a win.
Still an upgrade.
Yeah, fashion. I instantly, because you said DIY within the question, that's all my brain could think of.
Well, I assume that's what you'd
Well, like,
want
as a
more than
man,
anything.
you had to go for DIY.
Yeah, but now I want fashion.
Go for
Fashion, then DIY.
Fashion then DIY.
And then some
cooking.
sort of electronic.
I think for me.
Makeup.
Ooh. No makeup, no hair, no makeup.
I'm cooking and then aftershave.
Ooh.
Really?
I love aftershaves. Yeah, I've already got
Yeah, but
loads.
you can only wear one a day.
Well, you only
What's
can
what
wear
you're gonna
one
get-
t-shirt a day.
Would you have like a work
It's-
smell, a weekend smell, a date smell, like a sleep smell?
What's a date?
Well, it beats Paul's current smell, which is ass. So,
That's one of my aftershaves.
Or the toilet?
yeah, odor bog.
I have quite a few aftershaves. I like my aftershaves. They're just
Paul
not
smells
cheap.
like
that's what
shit on
All
every
right.
day with a
What's
Y
happening?
in it.
Next question.
Alex is fashion followed by DIY. Paul is cooking followed by fragrance. And I am, what was I, gaming followed by makeup. Okay. So,
Gaming followed by sex toys, apparently.
Would you not do jewellery?
I do like a good earring. You know I love a good hoop.
Mm.
No, because I don't like all jewellery, do I? I'm very picky
Yeah,
with
but
jewellery.
you can choose. You've got the category.
Yeah, but it'd be a waste of having it all. Whereas if it's all makeup, I could have like massive sparkles, diamonds, bright. I can pop it every day.
I tell you what would be a temptation, Paul, and you'll hate this.
Yes.
Watches.
And I was going to say that when I said aftershave. I was surprised you didn't like washes. But
Yeah.
could
I
we
would
get to
have-
watch? Could we get to watch
Yeah.
chat? I'm going to ask the next question because that's boring. No one likes watch chat.
Luke loves
I
a
like
good
watch
watch
that.
now. He's in his watch business, I know.
It looks
Yeah,
a good.
he'd be on the watch crew.
Yeah, he is.
You'll be on the watch crew. That sounds dull as hell, doesn't it? The watch crew. Ooh. If you could be the manager or head of anywhere, where would you pick? Now, here are the rules to this, yeah?
Okay.
This is my
Yeah.
question. You're going to have that job for... Wait there, what's this saying? Click off that. You're going to have that job for at least 6 months without you getting fired. Yeah? You're not getting any training. You're going in it now, how you are.
Hold on. Without getting fired, as in I can do what the hell I like and they can't fire me, or as in I need to last 6 months.
You need to last 6 months. I guess you can do
But
what
they
you
could
want.
fire me for being in... Because, for instance, just go and be the head of Tesla for 6 months and then live off it for the rest of your days. But if they're going to clock that I'm no way able to do that job and they'll sack me within like 3 days, then
But-
what's the point?
Also, if you're going in there as well, you might be getting other people sacked while you're in there being shit for 6 months, because if they can't sack you, they'll be sacking someone else who's doing the shit job to correct what you're doing. Yeah. So you could be ruining people's life or a company that you're just going to walk out of after 6 months if you're not very good of.
Okay. Interesting.
I would be head of. I forgot what the word is now. Head of. What is the word? Thingy for WWE anyway. The guy that makes all the stories for WWE.
Oh,
Head of
creative.
creative. Yeah, head of creative for WWE.
creative.
Because I think I'd be all right at that, and for 6 months, it's not going to cause any issues, and I'd be badass. And I'd love
Yeah,
it.
you could
I
do
would
that
love
skill
that.
set as well.
Yeah. That's me.
The head of learning, culture, and organizational development at Google.
Wow.
Google. What would I be?
Porn
I think I'd
star.
be Prime Minister.
You'd be Prime Minister?
Mate, that
Yeah.
job is so brutal. And if you lasted 6 months, you're still beating Liz Truss.
Hey! Political chat.
If you
Yeah,
were
I'd
a Prime
like to
Minister,
do that
though,
job.
and you tried to put something forward, can it not just get shut down in them 6 months? Go, this punk will be gone in 6 months.
Oh, of course it would. And it also, so I wouldn't. I think I'd love to actually do that job, like, compassionately and in a good way. But the job would kill you, wouldn't
The
it?
job would kill you.
You've got to be a special sort of
Yeah.
person. And I'm not that person. to
That job
do
is not. It's not a job that's a life. Like, you don't get
No.
to call in sick. You don't get to have a day off. You don't get to finish at 4:00. Like, that job is. That's why everybody, if you look at somebody when they start PM versus at the end,
Oh God, look how much it
Yeah.
ages them.
mate, that 4
I mean,
years is brutal.
The other answer is I'd love to just be a football manager.
I was going to say that
but
football
again,
manager.
I'm going to get
Ages
sacked,
you.
aren't I?
And it ages you.
Oh, it does age you, but I'd love to do that.
What team, though?
Yeah.
Because if you picked your two favourites,
Newcastle
you could be crap in 6 months and ruin them.
Yeah. Well, realistically, I'd probably pick Notts County, not Man United, because I think the pressure, although I'd love to do it, the pressure would just be insane at that level.
Yeah.
But I'd still like to be a football manager, just to.
You could have
and
any
you can
job in
surround
the
yourself
world.
with very good people.
You could have any job in the world and you pick manager of Notts County.
All right, Mr.
Head of creative at
WWE.
WWE, that's a badass job, to be fair. And what I'm saying, I'm not calling you being a manager. I'm saying if you're going to manage and you do it for 6 months, you might as well
Yeah, but
try
also
it.
you're specifying
United.
The manager, aren't you? Like, if my
Head of.
best job, I'd be a glassblower somewhere.
Oh, I like that. That's lovely.
But that's not a head of, is it?
No, you can't be the head
You could
of
be
You could
the
be
head of the glass
Denby
blowing
Pottery,
company.
though.
Say again, Kel.
You could be the head of, like, Denby Pottery or
Oh, yeah.
Waterford Crystal.
Yes. Head of Dunoon Mugs. That's
There
what
you
I'd
go.
be.
Yeah, and you could have the most amount of mugs ever that you could take in 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
And I imagine you'd be quite good at that job, Alex, because it'd be
I-
more that side of things. You wouldn't be making the mugs, so you'd be fine with
Yeah.
that. You just
And I
have the final
imagine you
say.
could test the mugs. Like, who's working in quality? Why wouldn't you be head of quality tasting at Haribo?
I would just be, I'm just thinking, I would just run Fortnum and Mason, actually.
There you go. Done.
I'd be all over that place.
So that 6 months can I have free tea?
Yeah.
Can I have free tea and cakes?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Should have added cakes, damn it.
No, you don't get cakes. You didn't ask.
Did you know, have you had those Toffaloffers biscuits before? From
Truffle
there?
office
No,
you're
we've-
on about, yes.
We've
Right,
done
did
through
I
this
tell you-
before.
What about them offering a subscription?
No.
No, that you just said they were in your top 3 biscuits that you'd save.
Yeah. Well, I discovered, because I got their Christmas catalogue, and 2 things about their Christmas catalogue. I was looking through, because in the past, Amy's got me like a hamper. And I looked through and I saw the hamper. I was like, oh my God, this one's a bit of me. Look at this. £1,000. It
Oh,
was.
wow.
I was like, this is not a piece of me at all. But as in, I was just looking at the items going, oh, yeah. But also, yeah, those biscuits, for £25 a month, they'll send you like 2 packs of them every month.
That's decent
for the
because
year.
they're about 21 quid for one
It's a
anyway.
lot of dosh, though, isn't it? Imagine
For
having.
2 packs of biscuits?
You've got to have a lot of disposable income to
I
have
don't know. Sometimes
a biscuit subscription.
Sometimes I think if you work hard, it doesn't have to be a lot of money, but is it something that you're really going to enjoy? And is it worth not going on that night out? Or do you know what I mean? I just think sometimes
Possibly. But biscuits with my metabolism would not be a good thing.
2 packs of biscuits, £25 a month. That is insane.
Yeah, I might have got the numbers wrong as well, but I'm sure it was like 25 to 30 quid. And I think, yeah, you get two canisters of it, I think.
How many biscuits are in a canister? 400?
it's 600
Oh, no,
grams.
about 12.
12.
Because they're big old slabs of biscuit.
You've got, yeah.
Are they like cookies?
No,
I
the
love
Yeah.
toffee. Biscuits with toffee. You've got cherry losses, chocolate.
Oh, cherry losses
ginger
is good,
losses.
but the dark chocolate's very strong on the cherry losses.
There you go. And then you've got your toffee.
Are they Dunkin' biscuits? Do they
No.
dunk good?
You could dunk them. I
No,
wouldn't.
you've ruined the caramel. You can't.
Do you not
a
dunk?
caramel biscuit?
Do you know one of the most middle class-y things I ended up doing? I went to Fortnum and Mason like 2 weeks ago in London, and I was queuing, and this woman was in there talking to the shop assistant about trying to get this perfect tea that she was trying to get and all this. And I happened to know about it because I'd had the similar thought, and I found a much better tea. So I leant over and just went, "Oh, I'm sorry. I said, not meaning to eavesdrop. I'm just stood here because I'm queuing, but you should definitely go for this one and all this." And this woman looked delighted, and we started having this whole tea chat. And I was like, if Paul's here, he would rip me a new one. Because he was like, who the fuck goes to a shop, here's someone describing their tea problems, and steps in and fixes their tea problems.
This is why you're head of
This was
Fortnum and
me.
Mason.
That's mad.
This is the job for you.
I know. Oh dear.
What was the
I'll be head
question?
of Fortnum's then.
Oh, there you go,
What
that's
you
the
head
one.
of? So you're going to be WWE, you're going to be Google, Kels.
Yeah,
I'm not being the whole of the week, just head of creative.
I'm doing
Yeah,
Elcard.
enough.
Paul Leverskew keeps the.
It's an
name there.
interesting insight, though, into our psyches that none of us, aside from the little foray to think about Prime Minister, which I've now massively thought better of, is we don't want to be top dog, though. You don't
I
need
want to
that
be
pressure
happy
in
in
your life, do
what
you?
I do, though. Like
Yeah.
my main motivation to go to work is to want to be there.
Yeah. Like, you don't want to be the head of Google.
No, I want to do
What a
what
hell of
I
a job
enjoy.
that
I
is.
want to do the training, the development, the coaching. I'm going to support people into a positive well-being state and a nice positive working culture.
Yeah, good for you.
Exactly.
Do you think we'd all keep our jobs after 6 months?
Yeah, I'm really good at what I do.
I would have
People would
Fortnum's, yeah.
appreciate it.
I could handle that.
Yeah.
I
You
would,
might
I'd
not.
definitely. I am creative WWE. That's in
You
me.
put
Mate.
everything
I'd
into
be badass.
ChatGPT.
Not
Yeah.
that. That's just spelling.
You
I don't need to spell,
Your
so I'm
entire
fine.
life is through ChatGPT now.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
ChatGPT, should I bring The Rock back or not? Well, The Rock is likely to make you another £20 million. Okay.
He's already on the board. He gets to make that decision, not ChatGPT. So he'd still be
Because
my
that
boss.
guy doesn't have enough money.
Yeah.
He loves it. It's passion.
It is passion.
Okay, Alex, see us out. What a crazy episode.
And I reckon that was one of the most mental sort of forays and deviations and all the rest of it.
Gymnastics.
But if you liked that inanity and insanity, then you've come to the right place, because that was the I Can't Believe You Asked That podcast. Thank you for joining us again, and we'll see you same time next time. Ciao for now.
Bye.